Hey guys, it's Janice from Ozark family. Daisy says hi. Daisy girl, you being loud. And there's her little calf that's not so little anymore. Spruce is the black one that's there with Daisy. Okay. Like I was trying to say, this is Janice from Ozark Family Homestead. And I'll try to talk fast. Today's video, it's going to be kind of just a hodgepodge, a different kind of video, because I'm going to try to take video through the week, different things, different days, just whenever it strikes me to, hey Janice, you ought to film this. Then I will try to film it. And we will just see what we come up with at the end of the week. What bits and pieces did I record? And what do I have to show you? So that is the plan. That's not really a good plan, but that's what I've got. So this is what we're going with. We'll see what happens. Daisy says bye, and I say, here we go.
Okay. Well, where are we going to go?
I'm going to go deer hunting.
We're going to go deer hunting. And Abigail is wearing a vest. That was my vest. I got it when I was 8 years old when I started deer hunting. Still have it, so each of the kids have wore it when they were little.
And you're gonna go get a big one?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
I hope.
It's youth season here, so it's not grown-up hunting, it's grown-up going along to...
Teach a child how to hunt.
Yes. Yeah. So there you go. And Andrew did get one this morning already, so you're going for the number 2 one. All right, go get it. Stuff going on in the summer kitchen this morning. So it is still deer season. There was hunting this morning, but no deer harvested today. Cabbage, we have a second round of cabbage that has come out, that has finished in the dehydrator, but it does need to be jarred up, have the jars vacuum sealed and all that. So that's on the to-do list today. And then to wash everything up again as well. Sarah is cleaning up the many jars of chicken that she has canned from that awesome sale. $1.75 a pound chicken, and she's got a spray bottle of vinegar here, and she's wiping down the outside of the jars just to get sticky, greasy, messy, anything off of those. Do you know offhand the total number?
42.
42 quarts of chicken. Now, Sarah, you want to show us the difference? Some of this was the $1.75 per pound chicken from the store, and some was a bit of our home-grown Cornish cross meat bird chicken. So maybe there is a slight difference in color. I think our homegrown stuff has a richer, deeper color to it than the store-bought chicken breast there. So there's a difference. Not all of this was store-bought stuff. Some of it was...
The last batch and a half was ours.
The last batch and a half in the canner.
Yeah.
So this is all going to get cleaned up and put in the root cellar today. In the meantime, Andrew, my Mr. Fix-It, is working on the sink because there is a leak. There is a leak in the bottom of the sink, and I'm really hoping he's able to fix it. Otherwise, we'll have to tell Daddy what parts. Any leaks?
Not yet.
Not yet. So here's what I'm doing. Freeze dryer. This is the new freeze dryer. It is back. So far I have heard no strange noises out of this thing. It is working as it should right now. And we just started it. I mean, it's been on for about 5 minutes at this point. It's cooling down. I'm going to do the bread run first. This is the first run that you have to do in a new freeze dryer because there may be some chemically smells, some metal smells, just some factory smells you don't want in your food. So I don't want to do like a batch of eggs or squash or anything like that in it because it might absorb those smells. This bread is going to absorb those smells, and then it will be ready for food. So I'm hoping this works. I'm optimistic, but I will let you guys know how it goes. Baby, what are you doing?
I'm helping her.
Helping her do what?
Do this.
do this.
You did.
Are you snapping the green beans?
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am. The last bit of the green beans from the garden. There's not much left because it'll be winter time soon.
But at my birthday, we have to eat these.
On your birthday, we have to eat these green beans for Rebekah's birthday. That sounds like a good plan.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Sarah, what you making?
English muffins.
English muffins. Are you craving English muffins?
Just sourdough in general.
Sourdough in general. So here's what it's looking like. Oh, there we go. And you said you were putting them in the oven for a little bit too?
Yeah, to get the centers done.
Oh, to get the centers cooked all the way through? Okay. So, oh, my coffee. Can you turn my coffee off? I didn't mean for it to percolate again. I was just trying to warm it up, but I will have stronger coffee now. Oopsie. So, let's see. Abigail, what are you doing? Are you drinking my coffee? Mm-hmm. What are you drinking?
Hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate. And you're drinking hot chocolate because... Here. Let's see. Rainy, rainy day. It's thundering. It's just a nice, gentle rain with some thunder in the background. Lady the dog is in the doghouse there. She says, I don't want to get wet. The leaves are all falling. Feels very fallish. We do have friends coming over today for the ice cream social that we've been trying to do for a while now, but today it's happening. I hate that it's going to be a muddy mess here because children aren't going to be able to play outside really. Let me see, I figured up we have, I think 21 children coming today with their mamas. So, and we'll probably be out in the summer kitchen, but maybe in the house too, again because of the mud. But that's where we're at today. It's actually a cuddle up with a blanket and read stories out loud to children day. But hey guys, it is a new day. It is a rainy day, still rainy. So yesterday all the friends came over. We did the ice cream social, had a good time. The rain did let up. It was still muddy, but children did manage to play outside a little bit and just had a good time. So today is back to work, get things done. Today is actually processed deer day. Both Andrew and David harvested deer over youth season. They each got a doe. So we have processed, one of them is completed and in the freezer, working on that in the kitchen, in the house, and the second one is still in process. So while that is going on in there, I have come out here to the freeze dryer and I'm going to give you an update on that. So here, let me just spin the camera around and I'll show you what's been going on with the freeze dryer. So if you remember, old machine was broken, sent it back, they replaced it with a new machine, and the first run I have to do was the bread run to absorb the odors and chemical smells. So I did that. That is this. From my perspective, while it was running, everything was perfect. No strange sounds, nothing out of the ordinary. And then I took the bread out. And everything, the bread looked fine, the trays looked fine, and after everything had, I guess, thawed out in here, I got to looking and it feels like there's oily mess inside the freeze dryer here. It's not on the top, but you get about halfway down this drum here, and all on the bottom there's this fine mist of oil. So at that point then, I looked over here. This is the little gauge that tells you where your oil line is, and I saw nothing, no line. So my assumption was the oil has all been sucked out of this and into here. So this is empty of oil. So I've called technical support this morning. They've walked me through some things. They've checked things. Everything looks to be in great working order. Everyone is just kind of stumped as to why this is now happening. And they gave me some information to run another test run on this. In order to do that, I had to put more oil in here since it appeared to have all been sucked into the machine. Well, Andrew came out here and he took what was left. I only had a little bit left. We've gone through now 2 quarts of oil, and I've preserved, what, 3 batches of food? 2 batches of food. I think just 2 batches of food is all I've actually preserved here. And when he was putting oil in here, he went, I don't think this is empty. He said, let me drain it and just see what we have. He drained it out and there's still this much oil in there. So now we're going to let it sit and see, does this have water in it as well? Because the first time with the first machine, there was an issue with it getting water in it. This was the oil that came out of it. You see, it's half water and half oil. So this is why we've gone through so much oil, because just weird things are happening. And this is where I'm at. So I have to run another test batch and send customer support information on the test batch to try to get a better idea of, was this just some fluke and it's not going to happen again, or is there a bigger issue? So that's where I'm at, guys. Big sigh. Can you hear my big sigh? Oh, goodness. Okay, so I'm going to hide out here in the summer kitchen this week. My hair's a mess. I was out in the pouring rain today too, because just several days ago, Anna stepped in a hole out here on the property and we twisted her ankle, sprained it or whatever. Didn't think she broke anything because there was no black and blue, there was no swelling, nothing. But instead of getting better, because she's been babying it, we even have crutches. She's been walking around on crutches here the last couple days. It's gotten worse. I feel like it's hurting her worse. So Anna and I got out in the pouring rain this morning and went and got an x-ray on it. And there is no sign of a fracture at this point, but I was told sometimes a fracture could take up to a week to show up on an x-ray. So if several more days pass and she's not improving, but she's still in quite a bit of pain, then I'm supposed to take her back for an additional x-ray at that point. So hopefully by the time you guys see this video, one thing or the other will have happened. Time will have passed, so we will know more at that point. But that was on the day. That was an unexpected thing added into today as well. The freeze dryer, being on the phone with customer support, was not on the to-do list as well either. So we are behind on getting the deer done. But I am going to head back into the house now, even though it's nice and quiet out here. I could just take a nap. They would come looking for me, though. I can't do that. I have to go back in the house, finish up that deer, and then move on with the rest of our day. All right, back inside. This is the setup that we're using for the deer. The actual meat is in the cooler out in the garage. So we bring it in a bowl here. This is the to be trimming off the fat bowl. This is the already done bowl. And then after that all gets done, this is my station right here. I do wear the apron that's draped, that white apron there, because when I come over here to the mixer, this has the meat grinder attachment on it, and whenever I'm over here and it's coming out, it spurts on my apron and I get messy there on the front. So that's kind of the system we have going on right now. I don't know if I showed the cabbage got put in jars and vacuum sealed those. And we're listening to Dave Ramsey on the phone while we're working in here. So this is what's going on in here. And I've got poor Anna Mae in here with her banged up foot. So we keep crutches. That's just something we keep on hand. Haven't had to use them much. I will say that we have been very fortunate that out of 7 children, we have never had a broken bone in one of the children. So, and still, as of this point, no broken bone because x-rays said you were good. Unless you don't get better, then we'll check you out again. So, are you hanging in there?
Yeah.
You've learned how to use the crutches? Yeah, you just get some extra time to lay around, and other people are picking up your jobs, aren't they? Yeah. So Abigail has been taken over. Anna is our supper time cleanup person. She cleans up after supper, but that's hard to sweep the floor with crutches. So who's been doing that job? Me. And you're helping more with Anna's outside chores as well. Yeah. And it's been muddy too, so that makes it even worse. Walking around with crutches outside when the mud is not great, is it? No. So she's been hanging out on the couch quite a bit lately. Okay, we put the meat in here, and the motor whizzes it around here, and it comes out there, and it splatters me at the same time. So, this is the last of the meat, though. Everything else is in the freezer already. So I'm going to grind up what's in this bowl, put it in little baggies, and then there's cleanup. So we're going to do that. And tonight is our family pizza party. So after this, homemade pizzas are on the agenda too. Just do the next thing, do the next thing, do the next thing. Almost done. Little update. Pizzas are going in the oven, so we've got some of that stuff going on, and I've got children in the background listening to the Schoolhouse Rock, the government ones, the preamble, elections, all that kind of stuff. So that's what we're doing, and a little bit later we will go ahead and switch the TV over and we will watch election results come in. Shawn printed up some maps, U.S. maps with the Electoral College votes on each state, and the children will color those in tonight too as the results come in. So this is our little pizza party. It's kind of a homeschool event for our family. So I'll try to show you pizzas and stuff when they do come out of the oven, but it's a process. I think I'm actually going to go take a shower so we can just sit in the living room and chill out later on for the rest of the night. And our pizzas are ready. So they're out of the oven. This one is a grain-free pizza here, so that's a special one. And we had mess on the floor from cleaning up the deer stuff. The rest of the pizza's here, and then I'll take you in the living room and show you, everybody, what we have set up here. So we've got, Sam has found us a live election coverage thing going on there. So we're watching that, and we've got TV trays up for the pizza to be eaten. David, you want to show them your map?
It's not done. I don't have all the blue states done.
Yeah, he's just filling stuff in. They filled in the red that was done, and then they started in on the blue. So David is checking out election coverage there. Andrew's got another one over there. So they're filling the states in as they go. Anna's taking it easy over there in the chair too. But yeah, we'll see. This is what we enjoy doing on election night. And so we'll probably stay up late and see how it all goes. Different day, guys. We've got Ryan and Melody from My Wild Home. They're on their live stream. But we've got supper ready too. So things are getting put on the table. Tonight it is egg roll in a bowl. This is a Trim Healthy Mama recipe. So Anna is still walking around on those crutches, but you think it's feeling a little bit better? Yeah, okay, that's good. And I was also going to show everybody the apple crisp. So Sarah has been busy making apple pie filling, canning apple pie filling. And what, Sarah, you had a couple jars that didn't seal?
They siphoned.
Yeah, they siphoned out. So that's why they're going to go ahead and get used up. And that's what this is. So we'll pull out some ice cream last minute too. Trim Healthy Mama cookbook is in our Amazon storefront. We will link to that. And we're using the big, we call this the monster skillet with the egg roll in a bowl. And then all the stuff, everybody can doctor it up, flavor it up with whatever they want to. So I forgot to film the last several days. So I'm just throwing something up here real quick and giving you all a little glimpse of what our day. It's just been busy. We've just been doing things, and we are having company over this weekend. So tomorrow will be a cleanup day, right? Get this house cleaned up and ready for people to come over, right? They are. We have people coming to our house, friends. So we will do that tomorrow.
At the night?
At the daytime. Tell them, say bye, guys. Our loved ones are singing. Brings me a lot of joy. It's a blessing. Have my children and my church family here worshiping together. Rebekah, what did you find? Eggs. Were they hiding back there?
Yes.
Oh,
maybe I have it in there and give them eggs so we can eat. What's double?
For supper.
An
Maybe our
egg?
hen went in there and put the eggs so we can eat. Eat them for supper. That was a good find, wasn't it?
There's a lot more.
I just see 3. Let me, here, scoot back, baby, so I can see. Oh, there is. Let me zoom in.
Oh. There's so many more.
Oh,
We might get a basket.
how many are you thinking?
Oh,
I just thought there was 3.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I only see 11 right now.
At least 11.
Yeah, there
Wow.
might be more underneath.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
We thought we'd give an update on Anna's foot and on Blanky too. So, first of all, tell everybody how your foot is doing.
Well, I got off the crutches and it's feeling much better.
So you can walk around without crutches now, so it wasn't broke. You must have just really sprained it pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was probably, I think when we had the x-ray, it was a good 4 days later that you still used the crutches and was finally able to put some decent weight on your foot. So crutches have been put away. They are stored back in the garage again. Blanky. I don't know if we have ever addressed Blanky before on a video. So Blanky is a homemade little baby quilt that some friends gave Anna when she was a newborn. She was a brand new little baby. And Anna, Blanky's pretty special, isn't it? Yeah, Anna was a Blanky baby. The others have not been, the other children, but Anna has been. And to give you an idea of what Blanky was looking like, these are pieces here that have not been repaired. Blanky has been very, very well loved. Just all across the board here, lots of holes. But Sarah has been helping you to repair Blanky, hasn't she? So she helped the red pieces here in the center. These have been replaced. And those are the only ones on this side, isn't it? Just these 6 big ones here in the middle. But of course they'll do others, and then you're going to flip it over. So the back was just as threadbare as the front. I mean, holes in it. Starting to get concerned if she was still going to be able to use it or not. And so Sarah helped put a new back piece on it and new of the yellow gingham on the side. So you can see on the front here, some of the yellow gingham was getting very thin, but she's put new on there too. So we are giving Blanky some extra years, right?
Yeah.
And that's been very, very good. You enjoyed doing that with Sarah, didn't you? All right, guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the little snapshots, little snippets, little bits and pieces. I don't really know. It's just a little glimpse of what our week was like. Every week is a little bit different because it seems like there's always something to do, something on the to-do list. But that's how this last week went, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give a thumbs up. Double check that you are subscribed if you intend to be. And if you could share our family's channel, we would really appreciate it. Maybe tell people about specific videos or just mention our name. And the word of mouth, it really does help. So thanks a lot, you guys, and we will see. Oh, I forgot something. My freeze dryer. Okay, story time here real quick. So I ran the extra test batch that Harvest Right wanted me to do. I did that. I sent them information on a little thumb drive, little stick doodad, sent that to them, and they said everything looked perfect. And on that other test batch, everything went perfect. There was no oil in the drum or anything like that. So what's on my to-do list today still, Samuel's gonna put this video together, and while he's doing that, I'm gonna be back out in the summer kitchen, and that batch of scrambled eggs that I was in the middle of freeze drying when the first machine broke, I'm gonna put that batch in the second machine today, and hopefully it works, and hopefully I have a completed batch of freeze-dried eggs at that point. So we'll see. I'm guessing, so by the live stream that we do Tuesday evening, after you guys see this video, I'll try to give you all an update on the Tuesday evening live stream and see, was it a success or am I back to the drawing board again? But I will let you know. Thanks for hanging out with me today, this week, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching Ozark Family